I'm Michael with Ambiance Pool Service. I'm going to show you how to clean a salt cell. Initially, there's a few items that you need to clean a salt cell. I like to have a bucket. I fill it a little bit full of water. I have a spray nozzle. I have a rubber plug or a cleaning stand for a specific salt cell. And then I have muriatic acid. So initially what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to remove this salt cell over here. And then we're going to go ahead and plug it and then add some acid in order to clean it up. So right here, this is your salt cell right here. There's a couple of unions on here. You can use a tool to remove these unions if need be, but never use a tool to tighten them back down. This will come off like this. In here you will see calcium buildup. Potentially, this cell has been cleaned fairly recently, but if you look a little closer, you'll start to see a little bit of calcium buildup in there. And so the initial thing that I want to do is I want to use a nozzle to spray off any of the big chunks off. And so I just turn a nozzle kind of like this. And spray off any of the big chunks off of there. This way the acid doesn't have to work as hard. Go to one side, go to the other. Clean that out. Now what I did is I put a little bit of water in this bucket just in case I have any acid buildup in there. I do not want to fill this bucket completely full. I'm going to go ahead and put a rubber plug in here. There are cleaning stands that make this a lot easier. But you can get these rubber plugs pretty much anywhere. Tighten that down really good so it's watertight. Then what I do is I'm going to fill this about 4/5 the way of water. Go ahead and add water to the cell. Always add water to the cell first. Do not add acid first. So I have it almost all the way full. I'm going to go ahead and pour some of it out. And then I'm going to add some muriatic acid to this. It is good to have gloves. If you don't have any, just be careful. Rinse your hands off after you're done. So you look close, you'll see that it is bubbling. You can see everything in there. That calcium is now bubbling right off of that salt cell. So what I like to do is I just like to wait maybe 5-10 minutes until it's done bubbling. After I'm all set, I'm going to go ahead and pour this acid solution back in this bucket here. Rinse this salt cell off really well. The bubbling has already slowed way down. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. And it is pretty much stopped. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour this acid solution right in this bucket here. And I'm going to rinse this cell out. You want to be careful if you're on any like concrete surfaces. Always do this in the dirt or in the rocks. This acid will stain very easily. Pull this plug out here. Be careful when you're spraying inside here. There's a little bit of acid left in here. And so I'm just going to rinse it out really well. And you can spray the whole cell, it's fine, it's waterproof. You don't want to submerge it, but it is waterproof. And that is pretty much it when you're cleaning yourself. After you're done, you're going to look in there and it's going to be very clear. You want no calcium chunks in there, no debris, no rocks. There is a flow arrow on this. So in this particular case, I want to make sure that this flow is correct. It is going to be straight up and down in this case. And I'm just going to tighten this back on. When you're doing this, this is obvious, but make sure your pump is off. Either at the breaker, or put your system in service, or go to your pump, turn your pump off. And again, just hand tighten these. Make sure the O-rings are very clean. Try not to lubricate them too much. And that is how you clean a salt cell. That's it.